Tonight, we have a pair of teams that highlight the value of strong teamwork. Gotta love it.
Oh, no doubt. Yeah, they're two of the best passing teams in the league. The chemistry on both sides is pretty obvious.
And they're also two of the smartest teams. We're not going to see a lot of wasted possessions or careless turnovers here tonight.
Now here's Mitchell. Clock at 4. Lexi Hull on the wing. There's the 3. It's hauled in by the Lynx. Pass to Miles. Coffee. And a miss there on the triple. Mitchell outside. Back to Clark. There's a screen by Billings. No good from outside.
They had some box coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
Now here's Williams. Williams sets the screen. Right outside. Hits it from three-point range.
I love how McBride is unafraid of making mistakes, and she really just plays her game and then will live with the results.
Here's Clark. Pass to Mitchell. Now here's Clark. And the play stops. Whistle on what looks like an illegal screen.
You have to make sure your feet are set. When you set those screens, they'll get you for it.
I thought maybe she was set. Now, I know that's a difficult call to make, but I think maybe they got that one wrong.
Pass to Williams. Coffee. Williams sets the screen. Here's McBride. There's the triple. That's good, and it's Mia Coffee with the assist.
Can score from anywhere on the court, and McBride has really taken on that alpha personality type.
And here's Cole. Caitlin Clark outside. The long-distance 3 is buried.
3 points.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
It's turning into a three-point contest.
Now here's Miles. Sinks the three-pointer.
You know, there are certain players who shoot much better off the pass. Williams is one of them. Allows her to set her feet.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Clark. From past the arc. And the Fever hit again from deep.
Look, I'm not sure who was supposed to pick her up, but someone's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving her that wide open.
Now here's Howard. Back to Williams. Coffee outside. Trying her luck from deep. The Fever pull it in. Boston outside. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Hits it and gets hacked. That's a three-point play opportunity.
Nice decision by Boston. She's got solid passing skills out of the post.
Clark. One shot.
Minnesota. Pass to McBride. Williams. Back to McBride. 5 to shoot. Howard. Off the mark there with the 3.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The team got lucky.
Now here's Mitchell. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Pass to Clark from the arc. And that's collected by Kayla McBride.
Personally, I am shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. She makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Steps back. Here's Williams. The Fever pull it in. Clark outside. Mitchell outside. The three is up. Indiana again missing. And here's Kayla McBride from the arc.
It's hauled in by Boston.
Indiana with the ball. Pass to Billings. Hull. She's guarded by Williams. Here's Clark. Takes the three. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, she's a modern point guard. Mitchell has range, a great shot, handles, and of course, the ability to drop dimes.
Now here's Williams. And again, no good by Minnesota.
Here's Hull. Left side Boston.
Now Clark. Unloads. Tasha Howard pulls it in. Outside Williams. Falls through. She's now made 2 out of 4.
You know, she might be 5'8", but Williams has tons of different ways to finish at the hoop. Hard to stop.
A key member of the 2024 Minnesota team that went to the finals, Courtney Williams.
Well, she was top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting that season, was Minnesota's 3rd leading scorer on that playoff run, showed some serious two-way guard abilities.
Now here's Hull. Looking for her first basket still in this one. McBride with the ball.
Outside Miles. On the wing, Courtney Williams.
And it's Courtney Williams again missing. Mitchell up top. She's guarded by Williams. Clark outside.
Boston sets a screen. And that one's good. It's Caitlin Clark for 3.
And really, guys, it's been an exceptional performance from her from the field.
Minnesota trailing. And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Williams. Over Mitchell. That's good for her 3rd bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field. And here is Mitchell. Clark outside. Back to Mitchell.
Boston sets a screen. They grab their own miss.
It's good on the putback.
This is what Boston brings to your team. So much confidence in securing the offensive board.
From outside the arc. Courtney Williams missing again. Now here's Clark. 15 points in the game.
Pass to Hull. Boston.
Caitlin Clark with the 3. Tries again. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. And one more at the line.
At the line for the away team, Aaliyah, Boston. 1 shot.
Another great draft class this season. Tim, any thoughts on these rookies?
Yeah, I really like them. It's a great group. They have so much skill. But one thing I'll say, just to keep in mind for everybody, let's give them a couple of seasons before we rush to major judgments.
Well, I agree with you, Tim. And how's that for a change? But seriously, we've seen players struggle as rookies and then turn into stars. So really, it just takes time to become a great WNBA player. She had all the space she needed, but just could not find the bottom of the bucket.
Pass to Hines Allen.
Mitchell. Now here's Boston. Guarded by Juhas.
Got a piece of it.
Such a versatile defender. Juhas affects each game with her shot blocking ability.
Personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the away team, Aaliyah Boston. 2 shots.
And she can't get the first one.
Well, you just have to be excited about Aaliyah Boston, a young woman with tons of skills. She dominated in college, and she's going to dominate in the WNBA.
And she's good on the second.
Now, you talk about Aaliyah Boston. She gives you everything you wanted to pick. Outstanding around the hoop, elite defensively. And Boston, she can even hit threes as well to space the floor.
Now here's McBride. She's got 6. Let's go with a 3. Gets it to go from downtown.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Here's Harris. Wyatt so far offensively searching for first points of the game. Takes it out to Boston. And a kind roll that time on the rim as that one falls in.
That's a big make for Aaliyah Boston. It forces defenders out of the paint to meet her.
Right outside. The 3 ball. And the rebound goes to the Fever. Outside Cunningham. Pass to Boston. They double team Aaliyah Boston. Screen by Hines Allen. And Harris gets it to go.
These teams, they don't look like they belong on the same court today.
I don't think they do. A double-digit lead, and we're still in the first? Ouch.
Ryan, I hope this one gets closer. Jeez.
Right outside. For 3. That shot off the mark. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Fever ahead, leading by 10. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Well, not exactly a neck-and-neck game, but as the second quarter starts, there is plenty of time for a comeback. And what stands out to you from the Fever in this one?
But simply a great display of team basketball, Brian.
This is 5 players working as a unit. Just beautiful team basketball on display.
Now here's Johnson. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. For 3. That's no good, and this is her first shot of the night. Covered by Harris. Right outside. Fires for 3. Ooh, no luck on that one. The Fever with the lead. Pass to Harris. And here's Hines Allen. Kicks it out to Boston.
Cunningham.
The 3-pointer, no good.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open. The idea of setting a screen on that play, it was the good idea, the right idea, but the execution was not.
Yeah, you really want to set a hard screen, but you also want to make sure it's a legal one.
Here's Johnson. Outside, Hines Allen. Again, the miss by the Fever.
And like a few other current players, Maisha Hines-Allen broke out at the 2020 Wubble.
Yeah, there were lots of players opting out of that season. Hines-Allen got more playing time, and that season, I think it showed off the incredible depth of this league, proving that all some players like a Hines-Allen need is just a chance to play.
Johnson can't get it to go.
The shot was there for her. She had to take it, and I don't care if she didn't convert. She should take it again next time.
Pass to Caldwell.
McBride lets it go from deep. Doesn't get it to drop for her. So it's Indiana now. Nothing offensively from them yet in this second quarter.
Outside Cunningham. Boston sets a screen.
Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 5. Johnson can't get it to go. Minnesota trailing.
And stolen by Cunningham. Outside Hines-Allen.
To end the drought. It's hauled in by the Lynx.
Oh, man, that's one she'd like to have over.
To the paint. And there's the 3-second violation.
3 seconds. Fever ball.
And the Fever making a change here. Indiana with the ball. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Mitchell outside. Now here's Hull. She's guarded by Williams. And here's Kelsey Mitchell for 3.
Offensive rebound. Back to Cunningham.
Mitchell. Clock at 6. And she gets it to go.
And that's pretty much an unguardable move from Mitchell. So skilled and composed with the ball in her hands.
Minnesota calls a timeout. All right, let me run a scenario for you. It's a tight game in the fourth quarter. Which player do you want on your side in the clutch?
Give me Kalia Copper. In the past, she's led the league in clutch scoring.
You know what they came to see me, never on my level, even if we in the same league. Talking too much on the court, you a big squeak. Don't let me cross over, watch your kick squeak.
McBride, 9 points in the game. Fires from deep.
It's hauled in by Boston.
Johnson, McBride covering. Now Johnson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her.
Boston.
Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
Well, this is the thing about Aaliyah Boston. She can beat you back to the basket, and she can beat you facing up as well.
Outside Miles.
Down low. Howard. Lexi Hole on the wing. Back to Cunningham. Johnson outside. Shot clock at 6. That 3 off the mark. Williams inside. She's covered by Mitchell.
Out to Miles.
Pass to McBride. Outside Howard. Williams. 5 on the clock.
Right side Miles.
And again, no good by Minnesota. Indiana with the ball. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Back to Boston. Knocked away. Stolen by Miles. Pass to Howard. Tries to snap the cold streak. And it's good on the lay-in.
We've seen this before. Howard playing with some power down low. Pushes right past the contact to the bucket.
Johnson with it. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Cunningham up top.
Guarded by Howard. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
One thing that Sophie Cunningham brings to this team in bundles, energy.
Constantly moving on both ends. Cunningham has great length at 6'1". Is out there to add a spark to her team to mix it up a little bit.
The first one falls.
The one thing you love about Sophie Cunningham, she's never afraid, brings this squad relentless energy.
And so she makes both from the line. Now the Lynx with it. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. With the step back, here's Williams. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. She's 4 of 8.
Yeah, that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of her ability from scoring.
Pass to Clark. Back to Mitchell. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Coffey.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
And a nice shot by Miles.
Well, normally you would expect Coffey to finish the play, but she smartly makes a pass to set up another shooter.
Outside Cunningham.
That's in there. Kelsey Mitchell with the assist.
But for the defense, they got to talk to each other. Clearly in air, not getting out there on her 3-point attempt.
And here's Williams. 9 points in the game. Over Mitchell. Another one falls for Minnesota.
It feels like the rest of the basketball has forgotten about the mid-range game, not Williams. He still uses this part of the court.
Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
Now here's Williams. 11 points in the game. Drills it from outside.
So much action these days out of the pick and roll. Williams is made for this type of basketball. A slick dribbling and good decision-making player.
Mitchell with it. She's guarded by Williams. Clark outside.
up top.
Uncovered. That's in. She's got 2 made now, and she's shooting 2 for 3.
That's a heads-up play right there, guys. Not just on the assist, but also on the finish.
Outside Miles.
Another 3 for Minnesota.
She draws so much attention. Williams can find others for easy buckets. Good dish.
The Fever leading. Now here's Clark. 15 points in the game. The 3 from Kelsey Mitchell.
Yes, what an assist from Caitlin Clark.
3 points.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the 3 right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
Now here's Williams. She's got 14. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Such a dynamo offensively. Williams, a very streaky scorer. Once she makes a couple of baskets, watch out.
Here's Clark. Mitchell outside. This one for 3. Tasha Howard with the rebound. Here's Minnesota. To the right side.
Outside Miles. On the wing, Courtney Williams. Yuha sets the screen.
Coffee outside. The 3-pointer off the mark. Clark outside. Here's Hull. From outside, off the mark. And so that's the end of the first half. The Fever on top, up 7. And don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And the second half about to start in just a few moments. Williams has been such a difference maker here.
She went absolutely off those first 2 quarters, guys, and she's capable of doing that each night she hits the floor. We might see some changes here in the defensive approach they use as we hit the second half.
Well, they've got to make some sort of change, right? I mean, they can't let her continue to torch them like she has been.
Minnesota trailing. Coffee outside. Outside Williams. Back to Coffee. Expanding her range.
Caitlin Clark with the board.
Pass to Mitchell. And she comes up with the deuce.
You'll see her hit from very deep, but she isn't a one-trick pony. Mitchell has the skills plus toughness to score inside, too.
Now here's Miles. On the wing, Courtney Williams.
That shot is good, and she has made 8 while only missing 4. That's 67% shooting. So it's Indiana now. 7-point differential. Clark outside. Jacks up a 3. At basket number 6 to her stat sheet. She's now 6 for 10.
She's up to her usual trick, shooting it well, scoring a lot of points, getting them in front.
Outside Miles.
Pass to Howard. Williams.
And here's Miles.
6 on the shot clock. The tray. She can't get it to go.
Well, it wasn't a block officially, but it might as well been. She really affected that shot.
Yeah, it was clearly her defense that threw her off there.
Clark.
She's covered by Miles.
A step back shot. And too long on the shot. Back to McBride. Launches a three. The Fever pull it in. Mitchell outside. Pass to Billings. Clark. Boston sets a screen. On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell. Here's the three. And another three for Indiana.
She has really deep range. Mitchell's offensive game starts with that three-point shot. It forces defenders to pick her up at half court.
Time called here. The Lynx decide to talk it over. It's been quite the game for Clark.
Good timeout. She's absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on her much quicker, and they need to figure out a way to stop her from three-point range.
McBride left side. Coffee outside. Pass to Williams. Screen by Howard. Launches it. Williams can't get it to go.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burned.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Back to Clark. That's in there. Kelsey Mitchell with the assist.
That's the type of lead pass we've really come to expect from her.
This Lynx squad struggling. Pass to Coffee. Now here's Williams. And she can't stop this drought. Another miss. Mitchell outside. Here's Clark. Takes the three. Tasha Howard pulls it in. Here's Minnesota. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
Outside Miles.
Coffee outside from beyond the arc. And again, no good by Minnesota. Pass to Mitchell. Clark.
Here's Boston. She's covered by Miles. Boston shot is good.
Well, the moment Boston gets that rock around the rim, it is really tough to stop her.
Here's McBride. 9 points in the game. And here's Williams. She's covered by Mitchell. Now McBride. And she drops in the layup off glass.
The catalyst of the team, McBride is dependent on for buckets, and I'll tell you, she usually delivers.
Now here's Clark. 20 points for her. Mitchell outside. Back to Clark. Three-pointer. Goes back up. And it's finished off inside by Boston.
She is a coach's dream, guys. Absolutely tireless. Never gives in, never gives up. And that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder.
Here's Williams. 18 points for her. Shoots the three. And Clark pulls it down. Mitchell outside. Pass to Billings. Clark. Boston sets a screen. And Clark gets the three.
They come out of halftime smoking hot from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and as hot as they are from out there, there's absolutely no reason not to just keep letting them fly.
I agree, Brian. They should all have the green light.
And it's the Fever ball. Now Boston. Guarded by Howard. The basket drops, and she gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming up for her.
And you see just how strong Boston is, shrugging off the contact with ease.
One shot.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. McBride with the ball. And guarded by Cunningham. McBride misses.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
Now here's Clark. They have a 22-point lead, and it's the most they've led by.
And their lead gets even more enormous. They play terrific basketball at both ends.
No doubt about it. I certainly can't think of an area where they've underperformed.
And neither can I.
Here's Uhas. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Miles hits it from the high post.
The mid-range jumper, it's a very high percentage shot for her when she has that much room to get it off.
Clark with it. 25 points in the game. From downtown. Rebound by the Lynx. And here's Williams to the inside. Left side, Howard. McBride outside. Pass to Uhas. 6 to shoot. And here's Miles. From deep. And it's Cunningham with the rebound. Now here's Mitchell. She's got 10. She's now made half of her 10 shots in the game, and that's her 5th basket.
Well-executed possession and a well-controlled shot.
And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
The three. Mitchell grabs the board.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Cunningham. Pass to Mitchell. Clark. Lets the three fly. Out of bounds. It'll be Lynx ball.
Minnesota ball.
Both teams will make substitutions. So the Lynx now. Back to Miles. Well, this season we have the Golden State Valkyries. It's the first expansion team since Atlanta in the late 2000s.
Yeah, and soon the WNBA will expand to Canada with the Toronto Tempo starting play next year. Plus, you got the rebirth of the Portland franchise.
Okay, those are two basketball-crazed areas joining the fold. Personally, I'm really excited for the Seattle-Portland rivalry to be renewed. She's having all sorts of problems with her shots.
Yeah, the words ice and cold come to mind with the way she's shooting the ball.
Boy, not too much respect shown to her by the defenders.
Outside Cunningham. Mitchell. Boston outside.
Puts up a three. Minnesota grabs the miss.
They got lucky. They got lucky. And the defense is taking a big chance, leaving her open behind the arc. And I'm not sure I'm okay with that game plan.
Here's Miles.
Another three for Minnesota.
Well, she, for one, hasn't let them down. But a few of her teammates need to pick up the pace and pick it up fast. Good ball movement. She put that pass in the ideal spot, and I can guarantee you her teammate appreciated it.
Now here's Miles.
13 points in this game. 2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Just 5 on the clock. She hits it just before the shot clock expires.
The defenders didn't really even get a sniff of her on that move to the iron.
There's a play down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Fever ahead.
They lead by 18.
And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. Welcome back. Fourth quarter of action starting up in what has been a one-side show. Mitchell outside. The three will not make it. She's failed to score in 6 of her 11 tries from the field.
Here's Caldwell.
Johnson defending.
Pass to Uhas.
Beyond the arc. Fires the three.
A shot by Caldwell, no good.
And it's the Fever ball. Here's Mitchell. The three is up. Fails to score there. She has made 5 of 12 to this point. Here's McBride. Yep, that one goes. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books.
Pass to Hole.
Now here's Mitchell. Here's Cunningham. Lets it go from the wing. That's in there. Kelsey Mitchell with the assist.
Well, defensively, you have to run Cunningham off the catch and shoot. That is her specialty.
Right outside. Lets it go from 11. The bank shot, no good. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Johnson. That is her first foul of the game.
Substitution for the field. Number 21, Rodriguez.
Here's Minnesota. They trail by 18. Out to the left wing.
Pass to Caldwell.
McBride. Jacks up a three. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
I tell you, she loves getting looks like that from three-point range. Just nobody near her.
Now Hole.
Here's Cunningham. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
So competitive. Sophie Cunningham, the response triple.
Pass to Caldwell.
This one for three. And the Lynx, another three.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
Great unspoken communication between teammates, leading to the nice assist and easy two.
And Here's McBride. Three-pointer. Add another field goal to her total. Makes it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
Can they make some sort of defensive adjustment? Because guess what? She is killing them from three-point range.
And even when they have closed out on her, she's still knocking them down. I mean, this is just an unbelievable performance we're seeing right now.
Now here's Mitchell. Three-pointer. And another three for Indiana.
Well, a consistent three-point shooter like Mitchell always has an answer. She goes right to the line and strikes back.
McBride with the ball.
Cole defending. Pass to Caldwell.
Shoots the three. The Fever pull it in. Inside.
Hull.
McBride covering. Mitchell outside. Launches it. No good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Now here's McBride. Knocks down the three ball.
Off the court, McBride is lighthearted, but she's a killer on the court. Basketball is everything.
Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over. Hull with the ball.
Clark outside.
Pass to Hull. Cunningham.
Clark outside.
The basket good off the assist from Sophie Cunningham.
There aren't many players more reliable from three-point range than she is, especially when the D's playing soft on her.
Outside Williams. It's stolen by Hull. Pass to Clark. Billings.
And here's Boston.
Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Here's Clark.
From downtown, Natasha Howard pulls it in.
On an open look like that, she's just got a gift for making the weak coverage pay.
That's a surprising miss. She's almost always deadly when she's that open, even from way downtown. They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here's Cunningham.
There's the three. Makes the bucket. She's now got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 on the game.
Providing spacing with her shooting. Cunningham down the three.
On the wing, Courtney Williams. Hull defending.
And the Lynx, another three.
Really, she's been a bright spot for them. She's had a very efficient offensive performance.
Yeah, who knows how much bigger the lead would be if it wasn't for her shooting.
Caitlin Clark with the three. It's hauled in by the Lynx.
Well, with a clear look at the basket, she doesn't really miss a lot of those.
Pass to McBride.
Williams. Hull defending.
And Courtney Williams, here we go. Good.
Not messing around, just take it to the hoop strong. At 5'8", Williams is one of the best smaller finishers at the rim in the league.
And here's Hull. Billings. Caitlin Clark outside. And she's good on the three ball.
She had her head on a swivel and was able to still pick up the pass and get the assist.
Outside Miles.
Outside Williams.
And the foul called on Caitlin Clark.
That is her first foul of the game. And the Fever making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
Miles.
She's covered by Clark.
Outside Miles.
Williams. And it's off from three-point range.
The defense has nothing to worry about out there with her shooting because she just can't dial it in from deep this half.
Now here's Billings. Boston outside.
Shot clock at 6. Pass to Clark. Beyond the arc.
Kept alive. Boston, shot is good.
It's been all about Boston tonight. When she gets going, there's really not much you can do to slow Aaliyah down. She can overwhelm you.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota.
Now here's Howard.
Back to Miles. Howard the screen.
Clock at 6. And again, no good by Minnesota. Mitchell outside.
Pass to Hole.
Clark. Howard with the rebound. Outside Williams. Out to Howard. Launches a 3. No good on that shot. And it's the Fever ball. They lead by 17. Mitchell outside. Pass to Hole. Clark. Takes the 3. Buries it from three-point range.
What are they thinking leaving her with all that space out there? Don't they know that that's pretty much a layup for her?
Screen by Coffee.
McBride outside.
On the wing, Courtney Williams.
That ball, great assist by Galen McBride.
With strong court vision and awareness, McBride is able to read defenses and find the open teammate.
Now here's Boston.
Here's Mitchell.
Hull.
Clark outside. Pass to Mitchell. From outside the arc. Rebound by the Lynx. Now here's Howard. Back to McBride. And here's Coffee. Williams. Over Mitchell. Again, Minnesota. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Can't argue with it. Just get the W. Get home.
So it's the Fever taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says an awful lot about this team.
Yeah, Blake, I guess they don't need home cooking, like, you know, you're cooking from your mom, to feel at home. Just a masterful performance all around for them.
And that'll wrap it up